everyone, my name is Deanna and welcome back to Therapy Tip Tuesdays. For this Therapy Tip Tuesday, I'm going to be discussing the tips and tricks for targeting the tricky K and G speech sounds with your child at home. Each tip and trick will either work for your child or it won't, so it's important to try all of the different strategies and most important of all, be patient with your child. The first tip is using gravity. Start by having your child lay on their back or on an exercise ball, and we try to use gravity to listen for the K and G sounds, getting the tongue elevated and to fall back within their mouth. Using gravity helps them feel it and feel what it's supposed to feel like when producing those K and G sounds. Some children may have a difficult time getting their tongue to go back into their mouth to produce the sound correctly. Therefore, we are using gravity to help the tongue fall back on its own. The second tip is placing a Cheerio underneath your child's tongue. This is allowing them to lift their tongue up and the tongue will push back into their mouth. This is setting the tongue up to the correct position to elicit those K's and G sounds. So while the Cheerio is under their tongue, have them say those K and G sounds to see if they are producing the sound correctly. Another great tip for teaching the K and G sound is to read books with lots of K and G sounds. Try to provide lots of good models of those two sounds for your child by providing them as much exposure to the sound as possible. A good way to do this is sit down with your child and read books that have lots of these sounds in them. It's okay to slow down and overemphasize these sounds while reading. Great books to use are letter books that target the sounds you are working on. Some great books that are used to target the K sound are Counting On Calico by Phyllis Limbacher, Tilde's Cows Can't Fly by David Milgram, From Head to Toe by Eric Carle, Kiss the Cow by Phyllis Root, Two Cool Cows by Toby Speed, and Five Little Ducks by Penny Ives. There are also some great books out there to help target the G sound. Some of these books are Go Dog Go by P.D. Eastman, Good Night Gorilla by Peggy Rothman, My Gum Is Gone by Richard Yershin, Big Pig on Dig by Jenny Tyler. So books, again, are a great way to expose your child to those sounds and make it fun while reading books that they enjoy. Teaching the K and G sound can be tricky, but don't give up. There are plenty of tips that child can use at home to produce these sounds correctly.